wrist all green like my watch fake. My bankroll blue as a crybaby.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Moody in at the 3, small forward. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. Clark, heading into the postseason, some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry are really the most important components to winning a championship, because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs. Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in. You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Curry. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Green. Off target at the rim. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Curry following that last three-pointer by Denver. Green finds Porzingis. Gordon against Green. Tipped. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Watson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Golden State with it after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Melton outside. Just 5 to shoot to win the run. Jokic grabs the board. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Murray. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Oh, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Denver leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Outside Hardaway. Gordon with a screen on Melton. Hardaway's shot is good.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Curry against Murray. Green with a screen on Murray. Curry passes to Green. Gordon with a steal. to the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Stephen Curry.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Murray. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Launches a 3. They get it back. Murray for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Moody. Still no points. Melton passes to Green. Now Curry. Floats one up. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Denver. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
The free throw drops from Murray. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points. In third, the Warriors.
Second half of the season, they've made a concerted effort to compete on the offensive glass, and you see it in the numbers.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 14-point game. Outside Moody. Curry surveys. That one's off. Still out of sync.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
And it's Watson missing.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Curry, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The grab by Watson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And he makes a first. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
And the Warriors miss again. And here's Denver. It's a 21-2 run. Totally rolling here. Outside Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Porzingis. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Deflects the pass. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, protecting the rim. Porzingis, one of the best in the league at that.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Murray against Curry. Outside Hardaway. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Hardaway's got 8 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
explosive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And as their number 2 ranking in steals will tell you, defense has been a major focus for them. Constant pressure on the ball, quickness, and a mindset that they're not going to make anything easy on you. Melton passes to Green. In transition, here they come. Hardaway's shot is good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Moody. There's a screen. Back to Curry. Pass to Porzingis. They still need this. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
And so he hits both.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time and practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Now here's Watson. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Knocked loose. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Green. He's scoreless. Porzingis surveying the floor. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon down low. Melton covers. Gordon can't hit. Warriors trail by 21. Moody passes to Green. And here's Porzingis. Melton with a screen on Jokic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
We have liftoff. How about the jam by Melton?
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Get up and get loud and welcome to show-stopping, move-dropping Nuggets breaker.
The Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Santos has checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Melton. So it's Denver now. They have a 19-point lead. Outside Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for Denver, Cameron Johnson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Holmes, he's checked in for Denver. Pickett comes in for Jones. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them too at the free throw line.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Green, the pass to Curry. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Here's Johnson, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Clock at 2. Here's Pickett. And again, it's Denver missing. Warriors trail by 19. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. B.A., back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Johnson, following the score by Golden State. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Podziemski. And he also played a big role in their last game with Washington. The 3 ball. Curry, no good. The Nuggets lead by 20. Up top, Valanciunas. Green covering. Valanciunas with a screen on Payton. Back to Valanciunas. On the wing, Brown. Johnson against Payton. Holmes passes to Brown. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 20. Pass to Podziemski. From the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. Here's Pickett. Yet to see a basket. Holmes finds Johnson. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Pickett. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. With the floater. And the layup is up and in. Curry's got 9.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
36 seconds left in the first. Here's Pickett, defended by Podziemski. Pickett passes to Johnson. Valanciunas with a screen on Payton. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Outside Brown. Pass to Murray. Fader on the way. The shot that time not on target. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. It's Denver running away with this one. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Brandin Podziemski, also Seth Curry out there. Quentin Post out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Santos in at the 4. To the inside, it's tipped. In transition, here come the Warriors. Curry finds some space. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Strother. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Johnson. Outside Brown. Here's Strother. Here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Post.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Here's Santos driving inside.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Curry. Outside Murray. Outside Brown. Denver moving it around. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Brown. Here's Johnson. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Curry's shot is off. The Nuggets lead by 16. Johnson finds Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Pass to Post. Now Podziemski. Brown grabs the board.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Valanciunas with a screen on Payton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And talk about big boy muscle. Valanciunas just outworking the defense and capitalizing as well.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jokic checked in for the Nuggets. And the Warriors making a switch here. With this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's highest scoring team since the All-Star break. The Nuggets, number 1.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense.
One shot.
Looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
And Valanciunas no good on that one. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Strawther's checked in for Valanciunas. Here's Moody. No points so far. Pass to Melton. Screen by Post. Open shot by Melton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Denver leading by 20. Here's Brown. Off target from outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Post. No good that time. Good D by Jokic. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Murray. On the clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Murray's got 9.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And there's Curry on the assist from Melton.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Nuggets lead by 20. Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Here's Post. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Post has got his first basket.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 18. Right side Curry. Screen by Post. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Post. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first for the Nuggets. Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Strother. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Outside Hardaway. Denver moving it around. 5 to shoot. The floater for 3. Gordon. They get the rebound. Jokic. Hardaway, a good look. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
We are seeing Hardaway Jr. at his very best. Sometimes he flat out can simply take over games with his scoring ability.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Nuggets fans, give it up for the Nuggets Fight Squad.
Making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at the Nuggets. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And of course the Warriors, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, I think for Golden State, they know what this month is all about for them. They just have to be aggressive and punch their ticket for the play-in. But that could be easier said than done.
Now here's Melton, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And stolen by Jokic. It's a one-on-one situation. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
Warriors trail by 20. Outside Curry. Porzingis high post. Melton outside. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
You know, he may lack size, but Melton's an effective scorer inside. He plays bigger than he is.
Outside Hardaway. Gordon finds Murray. Now Jokic, defended by Porzingis. Jokic passes to Murray. 4 on the clock. Gordon outside. Offline with a 3. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Brian, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Jokic. Over Porzingis. Jokic, no good. Warriors trail by 16. Porzingis with it. Checked by Gordon. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Jokic. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Moody. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Porzingis, high post. Working on Jokic. Porzingis passes to Green. Curry from deep three-point land. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Murray against Curry. Outside Hardaway from downtown. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Murray against Curry. Melton outside. And it's 7 attempts. He's drained 3.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
So it's Denver now. It's a 16-point game. Now Murray. He's got 9. Murray. Hauled in by Curry.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
2 minutes.
Melton outside. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Murray against Curry. Now here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. Jokic is doubled. Pass to Murray. Hardaway on the wing. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Now here's Melton. 6 points for him. Beyond the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Hardaway from outside. And again, Denver with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Curry with it. 15 points in the game. Outside Moody. Porzingis high post. Melton on the wing. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic is...
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Denver. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Porzingis sets a screen. Curry passes to Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
Kristaps Porzingis, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And here's Jokic. And stolen by Porzingis. Tim Hardaway, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Golden State Warriors.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Tim Hardaway really making a difference here.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Now here's Murray. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Now here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. From 17. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer.
Here's Melton. Right side Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
The Nuggets lead by 19. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Curry. The drive by Murray. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Wednesday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against Houston, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
Now here's Melton. Pass to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. And here's Curry for 3. Gordon pulls it in.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Murray with it. He's covered by Curry. Murray passes to Jokic. Hardaway from outside. And he can't get that one. Warriors trail by 19. Melton up top, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Moody. Outside Porzingis. Here's Melton, defended by Hardaway. Green, the pass to Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
Now Jokic. Jokic, the screen. Here's Watson. Back to Jokic. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here's Moody. Outside Curry. Here's the teardrop. Curry from inside.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Curry against Murray. Down low. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Curry against Murray. Here's Melton. He's got 6. Here's Curry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. He doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And that one falls for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
The 3. Gordon can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Murray up top. He's covered by Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked again!
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Denver leading by 13. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
there's a good chance to bring up the top rebounders in the NBA this season. Nikola Jokic, number 1.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From outside the arc. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Murray against Curry. Outside Moody. Jacks up a 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Gordon, the pass to Watson. Now Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hardaway. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green, the pass to Curry. In traffic, Curry puts it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here are the Nuggets now. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Curry finds Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now Murray. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. And here's Hardaway. Melton covers. Hardaway, the pass to Murray. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Take a break.
Well,
Take
you
a
know,
break.
for me, the passing has
Shot.
been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And both free throws good for Green.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 27. Jokic with it. Pass to Murray. Over Curry. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Melton against Hardaway. Back to Curry. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Different look for Denver. Johnson comes in for Watson, and it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 10. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul. Moses Moody. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Aaron Gordon. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, you know, you think about somebody who has flourished as a sidekick. That's Aaron Gordon. He's really found himself as a player the last few years. Of course, he's now an NBA champion. That certainly has to help his confidence.
Now here's Porzingis. 9 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And here are the Nuggets now. Outside Brown. It's Jokic, high post. Back to Brown. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Green against Murray. Green in the post. They kick it out to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Melton. Gordon pulls it in.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
First in three-point shooting, and this is a team that moves the rock. Second in assists in the NBA. They're fun to watch with their ability to rotate the basketball.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Look at who's out there now for Denver. Strawther comes in for Gordon, and it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. And again, it's Denver missing. And the Warriors with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signaled a jump ball here. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Left side Porzingis. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The drive by Brown. It's blocked. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
A different look for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Jones in for Brown. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Melton. Golden State on D. It's a 10-point game. Outside Brown. Pass to Strother. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Podziemski. Here's Santos. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Second, the Nuggets.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Good on the second one. Here's Brown. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot's good. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Outside Podziemski. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Denver leading by 9. Outside Johnson. Valanciunas sets a screen. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Porzingis. 13 points in the game. Pass to Payton. And here's Post. To the right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. Drills it from deep.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Brown. Now here's Valanciunas. Guarded by Post. Valanciunas with it. He's against Post. The 15-footer. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
36 seconds left in the third. Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Brown. For 3, Porzingis. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas passes to Johnson. Defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Denver leading by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for the Warriors, Brandin Podziemski out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Quentin Post. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Santos in at the 4-man spot. Now Now here's Curry. Shoots over Brown. Curry, no good. Here's Strawther. Left side, Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. Right side, Brown. Here's Strawther, guarded by Payton. Murray inside. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 8. Curry on the move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the quickness and change of pace of Curry makes him tough to stop.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Murray. Here's the 3. And again, it's Denver missing.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Curry. Strawther grabs a miss. Denver leading by 7. On the wing, Murray for 3. Murray buries it from deep.
After 1 3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Here's Curry. And a nice finish on the layup. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing. Excellent effort that time, not only to defend the shot, but to secure the rebound as well. That's good two-way work.
Fires the 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Now here's Brown. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Denver making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Draymond Green, he's checked in for post. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. A clear look for Murray. And the 17-footer goes down. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Brown against Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Brown.
Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. He's perfect from the line this time. Denver leading by 7. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Six to shoot. Over Green. And another basket for Denver.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Brown. To the inside. Here's Santos. Back to Payton. Pass to Curry. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Brown. The kick out to Johnson. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
You don't necessarily count on Brown for ball movement, but he's an unselfish player, and if he sees you open, you better be ready for it.
And here is Green. Pulls it from 20, and the jumper falls for him. Curry's got 18 points in just the second half.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Payton. Outside, Green. And stolen by Jokic. Now Murray, defended by Podziemski. With the step back. High arcing shot. The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Green. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Strother. And Hardaway subbed in for Brown.
One shot.
And that one falls for Curry. Now Murray. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. Over Porzingis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Melton against Hardaway. Melton passes to Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. The three from Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hardaway against Melton. Here's Jokic. Out to Gordon. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
Here's Curry. Melton outside. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. That shot off the mark. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Outside Watson. Jokic is doubled. Gordon outside. It's stolen by Curry. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Shot is up. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And he's able to get it back. Melton with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Green. Moody passes to Curry. 5 on the clock. Back to Moody. The three is up. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 11. Now here's Murray. Now Gordon. Back to Murray. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Curry. Outside for Green. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Outside Hardaway. Jokic with a screen on Melton. For 3, Hardaway. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Melton. Green, a screen. Melton misses. Denver leading by 13. Outside Hardaway. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And here's Curry. Stephen Curry. What a shot maker.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. unloads from 13 feet, and it's in there.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere.
Here's Curry. Melton outside. Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Just 5 on the clock. Now Curry. He launches. It's off.
Hey, I had no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Now Gordon. Curry with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. There's the block. Denver leading by 13. Outside Gordon. Takes a three. The three is in.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Nikola Jokic.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
5 to shoot. Oh, Green rips down the board. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. They trail by 16. Porzingis. Yes! Using that window. Here's Murray. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Jokic. Outside Murray. Melton against Hardaway. Shot from 12, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Golden State ball. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Make sure you get home safely, and we'll see you next time.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. It's when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Nikola Jokic.